What's going on, fellow Poke fans? This is the Simple Producer back again, bringing another video on my channel. And today, guys, I'm going to be bringing you another team builder for our Pokemon Showdown series. And today, guys, we are using a Mega Absol UU team, and it is actually going to be three single battles. I'm going to be showing you this team, and they're going to be 6v6 UU tier Pokemon battles with our Mega, like I said, Mega Absol. I really want to try this Pokemon, and I feel it's the best time to use it. The team I've used is actually pretty decent as well. Done a couple of battles with it, it's worked pretty nice. I'm starting to like singles a lot as well, so I'm going to run through this team, and I'm going to do 3 battles with it, and they're going to be uploaded. One's going to hopefully be up tomorrow, and a couple during the week or whatever. I'm trying to get another stream out to you tomorrow as well, guys. I'm going to try and stream a bit more. Check the links down in the description. My Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, some other videos you might not have seen. So let's get into this team build, and I'll explain it all to you guys. So the Pokemon we have is Absol with the item Absolite. When this goes into a battle, when you switch in, it's going to have the ability Justified. So this Pokemon's attack is raised by 1 stage after it's damaged by a dark type move. So if this gets hit by a dark move, we get +1 attack. And then we can Mega Evolve and have the, the ability Magic Bounce, which is good because it bounces back Stealth Rocks, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Leech Seed, which is really handy in single matches. There's other abilities like Pressure. If this Pokemon is targeted by a foe's move, that move loses 1 additional PP. That's good to kind of stall out your Pokemon's choice if they're last in. For example, you come up against a choice Hydreigon as their last Pokemon, and then you go in with the Pressure, you put pressure on them because they can only use that move half the amount of times. Also, Super Luck, this Pokemon's critical hit ratio raised by 1 stage. Personally, I don't know Mega Absol's crit ratio, but I know it'd be pretty good because you have that higher chance of getting another critical hit. So I went with Justified in the end because it's good to get Absol more attack because it's a physical attacker as well. As you can, I believe it's Dark Fairy type. No, it's just actually full Dark type. So we actually have Sucker Punch. So that's a Dark type, which is Stab, 80 base power, 100% accuracy, and it's good because it is priority, and quite a few people don't expect it. But if you come up against a choice Pokemon, it's hard for them to dodge it. Next, guys, Swords Dance. We are using Swords Dance to boost our attack by 2, which is very handy. Knock off for predictions or switch predictions. Also get annoying items off like Black Sludge, Leftovers. What else is there? It's like choice Scarfs as well, especially when they're outspeeding you. It's handy to get those items off of them. So, and then last but not least, Play Rough. Fairy type with 90 base power. Good for fighting types. Absol is weak to Dark, and what am I saying? Absol is a Dark type and is weak to fighting because Dark is weak to fighting, and fighting is weak to Fairy. So there we go, guys. It has a 10% chance to lower target's attack by 1 as well, guys. Sorry, guys, I am a little bit sorry. I'm just a little bit tired, but I decided to get this video out to you guys as well. EV spread, guys. I've gone max at 252 EVs in attack, 252 EVs in speed, 4 EVs in defense, and a Jolly Nature plus speed minus special attack. The reason why I didn't put the 4 into HP is because we don't want an even number of HP for Stealth Rocks, because if you have an odd number, it means you can live 1 more switching to Stealth Rocks. So that's why I can keep an odd number of HP on all my Pokemon. Next, guys, we actually have Hydreigon, which is also weak to fighting. I know we have quite a common weakness in this team, but to be honest, you don't really see it effective. It's actually not 4 times, I believe it's 2 times. It's 4 times weak to Fairy, 2 times weak to fighting. So yeah, guys, this Pokemon's Hydreigon is actually moved down to UU tier. I know in VGC 14, it was quite high up in the tiers, but now it's dropped quite a bit. For example, like Salamence. Salamence used to be in the OU tier or whatever, and now it's gone down to UU. So, because of Mega Salamence. The item I've got on this Pokemon was Choice Specs, because it is very fast, so we don't really need a Choice Scarf for it. The Holder's special attack is 1.5 times, but can only select 1 move. To be honest, I don't really mind that, because you do get the extra power boost. Comes with Levitate. This Pokemon was immune to Ground, Gravity, Ingrain, Smackdown, and Iron Ball. Levitate is good for ground moves, which I believe Donphan is weak to, and Darmanitan is also weak to. So that's good, because we have a ground immunity on the team. Next, guys, I have gone with Dark Pulse, 80 base power, 100% accuracy, and a 20% chance of flint to target was also good. Earth Power, Ground type, 90 base power, 10% chance to lower target special defense by 1. Draco Meteor, 130 base power. Stab, very, very strong move. Lowers your special attack by 2 though. And last but not least, we have Fire Blast, 110 base power, 85% accuracy, and a 10% chance to burn the target. So I've actually got, it was also good for Hydreigon's ice weakness, because Hydreigon, it is very bulky as well. It's really good because it's very bulky. It can take an ice type move and then do a huge fire blast afterwards. So that's very, very strong. So next, guys, I've gone max special attack, max speed, 4 special defense, and a timid nature, which is plus speed minus attack. Like I said, guys, we have an odd number of HP, so I decided not to put any more HP EVs into it. Next, guys, we have our rapid spinner stealth rocker in the team, which is Donphan with the item leftovers. So at the end of every turn, holder restores 1/16 of his max HP. We have Sturdy, so it's basically like a free focus sash. Sandveil, we're not running the Sandstorm team, so we don't really need it. So in this Pokemon set, we do have Rapid Spin, 20 base power, 100% accuracy. It's good because it frees you from hazards like Stealth Rock, Leech Seed Spikes, and Toxic Spikes. We also have Stealth Rock to stop around hazards. Ice Shard for priority, as good against Hydreigons and Dragon types, for example. And we also have Earthquake, so 100 base power, stab, and hits all Pokemon, which is very handy, coming up against fellow Darmanitans. Next, we're actually running 248 EVs into HP, to make it that odd number, 8 EVs into attack, max defense, so basically this is our defensive wall as well. And yeah, we've actually added a little bit of extra attack investment, and we've got an adamant nature, which is plus attack by special attack, because we want to make it a defensive wall, but also deal a bit of damage at the same time. Next, guys, is our special wall, which is Florges with the item leftovers as well. As you know, in the UU, NU, and all those tiers, basically you can use as many types of an item throughout the whole team, which is very handy, whereas in VGC you can't. So we actually have the ability Flower Veil. So this side's grass types can't have stats lowered or status inflicted by other Pokemon. It also has Symbiosis, so if an ally uses this item, this Pokemon give its item to that ally immediately. I believe that's only good for doubles, but I decided to go with Flower Veil even though we didn't have any more grass types on the team. So basically this is going to be our special wall / wish passer. So basically wish, and next turn 50% of the user's max HP is restored. Which is good because it takes one turn and then you can switch out into another Pokemon to get the wish back up and to get your health back up. So that's very handy. I believe it's a grass fairy, no, it's full fairy type, grass, energy ball, 90 base power, 100% accuracy, 10% chance to lower the target special defense by 1. Good for Vaporeons in the tier as well. Next we have Moonblast, 95 base power plus stab, 30% chance to lower the target special attack by 1. Also good for fighting types as well, which a couple of our Pokemon is weak to. So that's nice to know. Heal Bell, it cures the user's party of all the status conditions. For example, if we come up against a Will-O-Wisp or a Vaporeon and there's Toxic, and just hit Toxic our Hydreigon, Donphan, and Darmanitan, we can go into our Florges, go for Heal Bell, and it will cure all the Toxics and get rid of all the Toxics. So that's very good, especially getting rid of status conditions. Next guys are actually running, so we've gone 176 EVs into HP to make it an odd number of HP. So live the extra Stealth Rocks, max special attack, 80 EVs in special defense, and a modest nature, which is plus special attack minus attack. Because I know special defense is insanely high already, and so I've got max special attack and to add the extra into HP to make it have more hit points, and to last more turns of Stealth Rocks. I do believe. I'm not sure really, but because I'm new to the singles, so yeah. Next Pokemon is Darmanitan with the Choice Scarf. I've always really wanted to use this Pokemon and try it out. I've never really used it before, so I hope I'm gonna have a good time with this Pokemon when we use it in the games. So Choice Scarf boosts our speed by 1.5. Sheer Force, this Pokemon's attack with secondary effects of 1.3 times power, but it gets rid of those effects. I know Zen mode is illegal, so yeah. Flare Blitz, 120 base power, stab, 100% accuracy, 33% recoil and 10% chance to burn. Sheer Force gets rid of all that, no recoil, no chance to burn, and then gets extra power. U-turn, switch initiative, 70 base power, and it's good because you can get switch initiative on your Pokemon. For example, if they switch out and you go for U-turn, you'll be in the, you'll have momentum. Superpower, 120 base power, 100% accuracy, good for Porygon 2s I believe. I think it's Porygon 2, not Porygon Z. Actually might be Porygon Z to be honest, I'm not sure. But I know it's good for them. Lowers your attacking defense by 1. I'm not sure about Sheer Force, I might get rid of it and do the extra power, but I'm not sure about that. And next guys we're going with EQ, 100 base power, 100% accuracy, and hits all adjacent Pokemon, powers doubles on dig. So yeah, That's good because it comes up and hits fellow Darmanitans or whatever. So we can actually run max speed, max attack, and 4 special defense. We also have an odd number of HP for Stealth Rocks. I believe Stealth Rocks do quite a bit of damage because Darmanitan is weak to fire, water, and rock, I do believe. And we've also gave it a Joy Nature, which is plus B my special attack, to make it insanely fast and as fast as possible, whilst also doing a ton of damage because it's physical attack and its sheer force. Last but not least, guys, we have Vaporeon with the item Assault Vest. This is another bulky special rule or whatever, and the whole special defense is 1.5 times, but it can only select damage and moves. So I don't know why I have Assault Vest on here. I must have accidentally put on 6 leftovers on there with the ability Water Absorb. So we have a water immunity, which is good because Darmanitan is weak to water, and I also believe Donphan is weak to water. So this Pokemon heals 1/4 of its max HP, 1/4 of its max HP when hit by water moves, and we also have a water immunity, like I said. We also have hydration. If you want to, you can run Rain Dance with this Pokemon. Rain Dance, Rest, Ice Beam, Scold. I believe that would be good. Or Rest, Scold, Toxic, and what was it? Rest, Scold, Toxic, and something else. But that will also be good because then you will get your status good. So basically, you go to sleep, and then it will get rid of it on the first turn, which is insanely good. So this, guys, I've got 168 EVs in HP, odd number of HP EVs as well, 252 in special attack, 88 special defense, and the calm nature, which is plus special defense minus attack, because I want to boost that special defense whilst also doing a big hit and having lots of hit points at the same time. So yeah, guys, this is our Mega Absol team. Let me quickly run through it again. Mega Absol, Hydreigon, Donphan, Florges, Darmanitan, and Vaporeon. So apologies, guys, I am really tired, so I'll probably quickly upload this and then go to bed or whatever. But yeah, if we can get a like on this video, that'd be absolutely insane. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I shall see you guys in the next video.